They need to make podcast equipment more expensive.
Welcome to the XYZ podcast. Enjoy a bit of a clip show and some of the best bits from the past year. I am millennial producer Tony, joined as always by Gen X Brian.
Hello, everybody.
And Gen Z Winston.
What it do? There we go, man. There we go. Now we're in good form. I've got a large glass of bourbon. I broke my own rule and got a celebrity endorsed brand of bourbon. It's the Chris Stapleton Buffalo Trace collaboration that put out a blend of bourbon for them.
I always enjoyed the celebrity collaboration alcohol. Did you see the LeBron James Hennessy?
That's kind of funny. Does LeBron James? I've never had Hennessy. Have you had Hennessy?
Yeah, I love Hennessy. It's like it's part of like being Asian is enjoying Hennessy. Yeah.
As a white person, the introduction to Hennessy that I got was, I think a lot of other people, was from the song Humpty Hump, where he says, the Humpty Dance. You know, you got to know the Humpty Dance.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know the Humpty Dance.
Oh my gosh,
that's before my time.
That's
hold on, bro. We're having a show without them hearing us. I feel like we should be. Hold on, let's hold it for a second.
I know Tony's working on technical stuff, but I mean, this will go out on the.
Okay, sure. So what's the Humpty Dance?
The Humpty Dance is like the Macarena, or like the what else, Tony? The electric slide. You know these things. These are like cultural.
Hold on, get me back in the conversation. I was here, just not mentally here.
I'm drinking a bottle of Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with the Humpty.
All right, Tony, I need an essay on the discography of Digital Underground.
Let's get on
the Humpty Dance.
Humpty Dance.
You know the Humpty Dance.
Yeah, I know.
Off their album Sex Packets. The Humpty Dance. Here's your chance to do the hump.
Never heard of it.
I guess when are your friends getting married? You'll definitely.
Are we looking at just
wedding.
Digital Underground or the whole?
I don't know what else they have. I mean, I do know
a single by Digital Underground that released in 1990. Yeah, yes. Ryan, this is way before my time.
Okay, do you know It Takes Two to Make a Thing Go Right?
Hit it.
Nope.
Two to make a thing go right.
There you go. No,
never heard of it.
These are like songs that have entered the public consciousness, not just
in like 2005. What are we talking about?
But he's Rob Bass and he came to get down.
I'm not internationally known.
Don't know of it. You guys are like just screaming words to me.
This is my era of like rap hip hop. This is the stuff that I would listen to.
This was when suddenly white kids from the suburbs that weren't into breakdancing like me are suddenly into rap music, because you've got the Humpty Dance, you've got It Takes Two. You've got those are probably
MC Hammer.
Biggest. Yes.
Yeah.
Can't Touch This.
Yeah.
That whole era, suddenly all these, suburb kids.
Baby.
That was a little bit after, but yes.
You got to mix a lot.
Exactly. He does like big butts.
Yeah. I do know that song. Okay.
So this is all like the same era of like.
Maybe if I listen to it, I'll know it.
Of when rap sort of crossed over into the mainstream. The whole point of this, Tony, was
it's a time when you could understand what they were saying still.
Right.
Let me say
so much so that Humpty said, "I drink up all the Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself." That was how I learned about Hennessy.
But you've never had Hennessy?
No.
I've never had Hennessy either.
Oh my God. You guys are
What's it taste like? I feel like we've talked about this before.
How do I describe alcohol to you guys? Like,
is it like is it a hard liquor? Is it a mix? Is it like?
Yeah, it's a liquor. I do know that much.
What's it made out of?
Let me keep doing my job here.
Okay. So Winston's the only one here who's had Hennessy.
Yes, but this whole thing.
Cognac.
Yeah, it's a cognac. So
we have talked about this before.
I guess.
A woody? It's woody.
Like a woody scent. I don't know.
Like Toy Story?
Yeah. You get a little buzz afterwards.
What are you talking about?
Like it goes water, half mass, Hennessy.
Yeah.
Where's Morning Wood Fill in here? I don't know what's going on. We were talking about beverages though.
Let me ask this. How do you just like once you turn 21, or I guess for those to venture outside of that, do you just buy stuff to try it? Like,
yes, I think that's sort of like the way to go.
I feel like that's such a big waste of money. That's why I think they should like more companies should make those little bottles so you could buy the little bottle and see what you like. But it's also just like
airplane bottle try kit. I like that.
Yeah, there's so many drinks that I've never had. I don't know if I like it. I'm also not going out to a bar to spend $15
Well,
on
yeah,
say
now
a
it's-
cocktail to see if I like it now.
Yeah.
So
Like,
I would
that's
say
insane.
a lot of my alcohol exposure was through friends. All of my friends
The
would
TV
have
show?
sure. My friend Rachel would come out. Joey, man, I gotta tell you guys about Joey. He's
That dude
crazy
loves
son
his-
of a bitch. Yeah,
he loves his IPAs.
That's it. But no. So
They said, could you be more drunk?
Drink the IPA because they've added more alcohol. Could you have any more alcohol in the IPA?
Could it be more bitter?
So hold on. So my friends would have like different drinks that they like, and they would be like,
Okay.
all right, so don't buy like different bottles of things. So for example, like Hennessy or Fireball or like Jaeger bombs, and that or like Jägermeister, and that's
Yeah,
how I
right.
would try all of these things. I'd be like, oh yeah, this is the one I like, and then otherwise I kind of drinks everything. But like my go-to drink, if I were like at a house party or something, wouldn't be like if I were to bring something to a house party, it wouldn't be a bottle of Hennessy or Jaeger or like any of that. I would get like a Smirnoff Ice. Like that would be the best thing to bring because
Oh,
it tastes
man.
like freaking.
Winston, the guy bringing Zimas.
Yeah.
And everyone's
No,
going,
I was
"Get
just
out."
man. I just had a Zima story. I was waiting.
The hell
to
is
tell-
a Zima?
All
Have
right.
you ever, okay, Winston, do you know what Zima is?
He doesn't know
No,
what Zima
I don't
is.
know what a Zima
Oh,
is.
They
man.
brought it back. Oh,
It
it's
didn't-
been
yeah, it
like a
fizzled.
decade ago now.
Yeah,
but
it-
I did go buy Zima at the time, just be like, I gotta have a Zima. I gotta
What
try
is
it.
it? What is a Zima?
Okay, yeah, look, it's a malt liquor. So
Okay.
first of all, that's so funny, Tony, because I absolutely have a story about a party I had where a guy brought Zima and I freaking roasted this guy. So Zima had a heyday. It was like what, like lemon lime malt liquor. I mean, basically, it was clear. It came in this funky bottle.
Cool
and-
bottles.
Yeah, cool bottles, like, little like, beveled edges on it. And it was a beer bottle like size, but it was like beveled edges and it was clear. And you could
Right.
throw a Jolly Rancher in there if you wanted to get fun with it and like, flavor it up some. But it was like a lemon lime malt liquor and it got you freaking hammered. It was something that you would drink when you don't know how to drink. It was like that, it was the White Claw of its day, I think. I think that would be a proper
was-
equivalent.
It was like a colder version of Bartles and Bailey's.
Bartles
Was that
and
what-
James.
Bartles and James, sorry.
Yes.
Which also, cool bottles.
Yes, excellent bottles. The Bartles and James wine coolers, super cool bottles. Like
So
they
what's with this whole thing of dropping Jolly Rancher into a Zima bottle?
so
Just
you would
because
just
it was clear.
yeah, it was
you could
clear
flavor
and it
then.
had like a lemony lime flavor, and then you could say you wanted a strawberry lemon lime, you drop that in the Zima. But yeah, so Zima had a very short heyday. It was cool as hell for a minute, and then it went away. But it was like, I don't know if anybody who really drank them. But there was a guy, it was a party I had when I was in Florida, and I remember this dude who was a bartender showed up, and he had a 6-pack of Zima, and I was like, what are you doing? Because this was like when Zima was no longer cool. It was only cool for probably a couple of years.
That's
And
hilarious.
then it got embarrassing, and I roasted
Why
this
did it
guy.
get embarrassing though? It sounded like the greatest thing ever.
Well, unlike today, drinking White Claw has never what would it be? Well, I'm trying to think of what the equivalent of it would be today.
White
drinking.
Claws are cool because White Claws and LaCroix, like seltzers
Right.
got big, and they're like, again, that was the thing that started like, oh, seltzers are big, let's add booze. And then that's when you started getting into the like, oh, let's make a root beer with booze. Let's
Yeah.
make
Right.
Sunny D with booze.
booze.
It's all
yeah.
it's
Right.
booze for people who don't like drinks. Like I
Right.
enjoy the taste of beer. But people that drink White Claw, I don't think like the taste of booze. It tastes like seltzer.
Right.
Right.
So yeah, but it became embarrassing fast. Oh man, Tony with the Zima reference.
I'm gonna do a quick rant, and because I hate this so much. I love Vietnamese people, but I hate when Vietnamese people is on the same flight as me going to Vietnam. Gotta be like the worst group of people you can have on like an Airbus together.
What are all
It's-
these Vietnamese people doing? Going
Yeah,
to
exactly, exactly. I'm like, and I told this to people all the time. I'm like, I love my people, but I don't love them at the same time.
They
Just
don't
because
they don't fly well.
no, they get rambunctious as hell because they're all excited to go home. It's just
Well,
like,
I mean, you've been in the plane for 13 hours, man. That's a long flight.
yeah, I guess, but it's just like act like you've
Rambunctious
been here
how?
before. You know what I mean? Like,
Act like you're from here. Come on.
yeah,
Blend
exactly.
in.
Come on.
Do they clap when the plane lands? There was a couple times
No.
I was flying.
That's
when I-
that's
flying
an
to
American
Orlando.
thing.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna
that's
say
an
when we
American-
land in Orlando. If the pilot gave a like, "Hey, we're in Orlando," and like, "Hey, people," I was
Hate that.
that was
It's like clapping at the end of a movie. It's like, don't do
Yeah,
that.
like,
But
well, okay, I
Why?
will say I've clapped at the end of one movie.
What movie?
It was Endgame. It was Avengers Endgame. I thought it was great. I had to clap. It was a spectacle.
Yeah, you don't like that, Tony? I like that.
No,
I had-
you clap to show appreciation. There's nobody there to have that appreciation.
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
fair.
collective, like it's
The
a collective. We all
16-year-old who's
enjoy-
about to clean up the popcorn that you spilled everywhere doesn't care that
It's
you're
not
clapping
for
that you like the
him.
movie.
It's for all the people there exclaiming like that
Yeah.
was awesome. You know.
Now
Tony's not a
clapping at the
clapper.
end of the airplane ride, I don't quite get it.
Well,
it's
it was
like,
Orlando. It was only Orlando. That's the only. place that's
No,
happened.
I've landed in Austin and they clap, man. They clap. They clap. It's like, why am I clapping for the friggin' like pilot? Like, thanks for doing your job, guy. Like,
Hey, man.
I think it might be a weird. It might be a weird white person thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
It 1000% is.
I'm gonna
Vietnamese
call
people
it.
do not do that. No, Vietnamese
Tony,
people
you
do
did
not
okay.
clap.
Tony, when the new Star Wars came out and the lights go down and it's the beginning starts, people were clapping. Like, you know, they were
Really?
so excited for the beginning
Like,
of
you
the
can, like,
prequels.
Yeah, like during a movie, you can laugh and cheer and stuff, but it's like at the end of the movie to be like, yeah, I like that. Like nobody who don't unless you're at a premiere and there's people who worked on the movie, there's no reason to clap. Who's that
No, that
for?
is fair. That is super fair.
Because you know what you
moved?
oh,
Huh,
it's to
okay.
say that I like the movie. I don't care about 95% of the people in the audience, except the people that came with me, and I'm about to talk to them about the movie when we leave the theater.
Yeah, but you're excited. Okay, interesting. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
No,
I can
that
just
makes
go,
sense.
I like that. I don't need to clap.
Yeah, I can totally understand where Tony's coming from. It is very weird because, like, who am I clapping for? You know what I mean?
It's just you're excited. It was good.
No,
That's the way
I'm
to let
excited.
out, you know.
Right, but I would do that during the movie, not at the end of it.
Yes.
Well,
Like, what?
don't be clapping during the movie. I want to hear what they're saying.
No, you gotta come on, man. When friggin' all the portals open at the
Yeah,
end of
everybody
Endgame,
cheered.
Everybody
Everybody-
cheered.
yeah.
No, a mid-movie cheer, if appropriate, absolutely. But I'm saying at the end of it, if that movie kicked ass, we would
I'm
have
not
clapped
clapping.
collective. No,
I'm not clapping. That's weird.
No, I turn to the people next to me and I go, that was awesome. But there's no
Yeah.
clapping involved.
Now,
okay.
it would
Go to
be
a
weirder.
concert, if I go to a concert and they end, I clap because they're there.
Yeah.
Those people are there. They get to hear
Yeah.
me clapping.
I guess it's yeah. Okay, I guess
That's like if you go to a concert and then the music ends and then the
nobody
venue is closing up and it's just the security guy and you're just standing there clapping. That's what you're doing, Brian.
I guess it's yeah. I haven't clapped in many movies at the end, but I
Yeah.
have been in some, and it was more of an uproarious. Like we just experienced that collectively.
Yeah,
all
what
the
a
people in the theater. That
spectacle,
was
right?
awesome. Yeah,
Okay,
that was
I-
awesome.
I
Collectively.
gotta ask this. If you watch a movie for the first time at home, do you clap?
No.
So it's
Okay.
only appropriate at the theater?
No, well, yeah, because it's a group setting. It's a
I
group
wanted
setting.
other people to know that he enjoyed the movie. That is why he's clapping.
I don't know that I've seen anything that good at my house that I've been moved to clap. You know, stand up. My dog and wife are looking at me, going, "What's your problem, man?"
All of us have significant others. Do we want to talk? I have it on my list again.
Escorts.
Now, Brian said, you know,
Ford escorts.
Winston's happily in a relationship, but I think we all can agree it's not all happy times. And I have a striking argument that I would like to discuss, but I would
Oh.
see if anybody wanted to discuss, like,
Tony, I really
The
like your
most
wife. I don't,
ridiculous-
I don't want to be.
Tony
accused
is
of ganging
using
up
us
on
as
you.
his therapist. This is
no. But listen, Liz probably knows exactly where I'm going with this because this happened very early on in our
Okay.
in
This
our
is not
dating,
like this
and it was
this
something that
afternoon.
I got
Yeah.
into an argument and screamed about. And
oh
it was,
my goodness.
and this is indicative of our relationship.
Yeah.
It was the dumbest thing we could have been arguing
Yeah,
about.
Tony
And
saw
that's
that
what, that's what all of our arguments, like, if it's something important, we're fine. We can
Right.
have a discussion about it. If it doesn't make any sense and we shouldn't be yelling, then we probably are.
Tony saw the dress as blue and black, and Liz saw it as white and gold, and that's what led to it.
That's right.
I guess
Now,
let me tell my story and
please
maybe this
do,
will
yeah.
spark
Yeah.
get somebody on another path here. So we're in college. We had gone out. I'm the only one with a car. So it's me and a couple of friends and her. And it's probably 11 o'clock. I'm getting ready to drop people off and we're back on campus. And somehow the discussion gets onto, of all things, back at it. McDonald's cheeseburgers. And my wife's going like, one of the things that I don't like, I can't stand is mustard. And I'm going,
I'm with her. I'm with you on that one.
I get it. Yeah.
oh, I
get
love
it.
mustard. I love
That's
mustard.
disgusting. Yeah.
And she's
this
just
is my
like,
wife.
but I was just like, but you'll eat a McDonald's cheeseburger. And she goes, yeah, but it doesn't have mustard on it. And I'm going,
It does have mustard.
you're
on it.
out of your freaking mind.
I ordered it without mustard, so mine did not.
Yes, but I go, if you order a standard McDonald's cheeseburger, it has bun, burger, cheese, rehydrated onions, pickles, ketchup and mustard. That's what's on a McDonald's cheeseburger.
From the same machine, like this.
She goes, no, it's not. I go, yes, it is. And we start this back and forth. And the rest of our friends just go silent as we start.
How long you guys been dating at this point?
Well, maybe it's just me. I start screaming about it.
That's
I won't throw under
hilarious.
the bus. I was up in arms. I was all worked up to the point where I pull into a parking spot and I'm going, yes, it is. I'm telling you, there's ketchup and mustard on a burger. And then she's just like, and everyone's just like, dude, Tony, like, calm down. Like, you're
It's just mustard, man.
I'm going, I know. I'm not. It's not insane. There's mustard on the burger. Until we get to a point where I'm just like, call them. They're up. I don't care. Call them.
Get Ronald on the phone right now.
Get Ronald. It's crazy.
I get on my, sidekick or whatever. My red phone from our pictures is what I was using at the time. I go, get on my phone. I'm like, I'm calling a local McDonald's. I'm gonna ask them right now what's on a freaking, because this is before the apps.
Yeah.
So I get on there.
But you still had the internet, so you could call McDonald's. That's funny as hell.
Yeah. So I call McDonald's. They get on there and they go,
hello,
this
McDonald's.
is what's on it. They give the list of ingredients, and I go, I freaking told you. She goes, do me a favor, find a number for because I grew up on Long Island. Call a McDonald's in Long Island. I'm like, I'm not calling freaking New York City. We're in Virginia. I'm not doing that. She goes, call them.
Oh man.
Sure enough, it was a different.
To find out.
Oh my gosh.
The only place in the whole United States of America that doesn't put mustard on a McDonald's cheeseburger is the tri-state area there.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
And it's just
hats off to her, man.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is garbage and freaking New York sucks, and this is why.
But she was
so
right.
funny.
But
wow.
I don't know the last time I was that fired up about something. Like I was irate. Like if I'd had a vein in my head, it'd burst.
It would pop, yeah.
Because I was so mad yelling about this.
Should
And
have asked for
all
Ronald, man. You should have asked for Ronald.
Days away to find out that I was wrong and New York's stupid. And I'm like, I can't believe it.
All right, we need to talk to Mayor McCheese. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, what's going on in New York? Why you got special
Why
junctions
though?
over
Do you
there?
know why? I want to know why now.
She
you
just
guys were
claimed
both
it's
right.
just like
Yorkers
It's
not
a regional
popular-
thing, yeah.
Mustard is not a popular condiment in New York City. And I
Don't they
just
serve
looked
it
at
with
her.
hot dogs?
That's what I said. I said, like, a staple of New York City is a hot dog cart and a pretzel cart. Like, what the hell are you putting on a pretzel?
Oh, I'm gonna
It's
be
a
there next
pretzel
week.
with
I will be doing
mustard.
some
Yeah,
research.
Yeah, you need to do some research,
wow.
right? It's so fun.
It was such a thing. We laugh about it now, and it's just like anytime you want to start an argument, bring up McDonald's cheeseburger.
Yeah.
But you were both right. But I love
was
the fact that
yeah.
she
You were
stuck to her
both
guns
right,
and
but-
called,
No, but it's
Long
her
Island.
telling
But if
call
I'd
New
have
York is killing me.
It's like if I had the conversation with 100 other people, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
But
Wow,
because
that's-
of where
oh.
she's from, I was wrong.
That's so funny. Oh my
Couldn't
goodness.
believe it.
That's so funny.
I don't like mustard. It's funny though that Liz doesn't like mustard, or at least was not provided mustard on her
Yeah.
hamburgers, because I always tell my wife, I was like, well, if it ever comes down to the last pack of mustard, it's yours. I have no
Yeah.
interest in it. But I used to be
Maybe-
very, very anti-mustard.
Maybe it's my German heritage. I don't know.
That's true.
probably it. Yeah.
That's true. Tony
I
needs
found.
mustard on his schnitzel.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, like me, I put sweet and sour sauce on my hamburger.
We're a bunch of
I
stereotypes.
can't. So again, Reddit, for good or bad, we're back there. Subreddit Ask NYC about a year ago. I'm looking at a thread. Why doesn't McDonald's have yellow mustard in New York?
Oh wow.
That's funny.
Top comment says, back in 2012, the New York Post asked this same question, and apparently the company came to the realization that New Yorkers do not put mustard on their burgers. A random person on a different site, blah, 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 said that's gone all the way back to the 70s, possibly.
Wow. I wonder
Wow.
why.
Another user said that they actually referred to a spot called the mustard line, where burgers start being made at fast food restaurants without mustard on them, have found that this is roughly along I-84. So if we have anybody listening in the Northeast, let us know. Does your area put mustard on fast food burgers or not?
Yeah.
I love that she was right though. That's the
Yeah, that's
funniest
so
part
funny,
about
yeah.
it, man. Like really digging in.
Yeah.
But I guess like you, Tony, you were absolutely certain.
Because I'm like, it's McDonald's. It's a nationwide chain. It's not like they're,
The guy that you called hung up the phone. He's like, some idiot just called me and asked if we put mustard on our hamburgers with the ketchup.
yeah.
We don't serve mustard here.
Right. And then, that guy was like, yeah, this is freaking jabroni. He's asking if we put mustard on our hamburgers.
I haven't drank alcohol in so long.
Oh, man. So if we're out and I go buy you a soju at the bar, you'll have to politely refuse?
No, I'll drink the soju, but I'm going to have to mix it with something, I feel.
Are you ever going to drink again?
No, I mean, I try to, but I don't know if I can go drinking as hard as I did when I was partying and whatnot.
No, well, I mean, you're getting to the age you don't need to. I find it amazing though that there is definitely a change in the mindset.
In
of a lot.
culture?
That drinking. I'm still convinced that half the people that are not drinking are just probably getting high in some form or another.
1000%. I was gonna say, us young folks, we don't drink anymore. We just we smoke nitrous instead. That's
the galaxy gas.
The galaxy gas. Yeah. Have you heard about this, Tony?
Nope.
Okay. So Galaxy Gas is a company that made. It's essentially just whip it, right, Brian?
It's nitrous. Yeah, it's nitrous.
Yeah, and they say it's for flavor whipped cream. It's gonna smell like strawberry. It's strawberry flavor whip it. But it's so that the cream come out smelling like strawberry. That's not what people are buying.
Kids used to have to sniff markers, and now they're just selling you actual.
I was thinking about this because this actually came up again because I did see something about Galaxy Gas again recently.
Oh, really?
And I was thinking about it, and I was like, okay. Whippets have always been around. Technically you have these canisters of nitrous and you put them in a cracker, which is this canister container, and you would use it to make whipped cream, right? And it would fluff up the whipped cream, and that's what it was for. Well, people found that if you...
The whipped cream?
Whipped cream, yes. Not Cool Whip, but whipped cream.
You're saying it weird. Why are you putting so much emphasis on the H?
And you could get those, and then you could buy them in head shops, that's where you could go get these canisters. And I was like, well, I suppose, so it's always been around, but then I thought about it, and I was like, well, now you can just go to Amazon and get a freaking case of them. So there's no barrier to it anymore. So I guess that's why this stuff, that's always kind of been around, then gets widespread. And there's kids pumping down gas everywhere.
Did I ever tell you guys about how they sell how you can get whip it in Vietnam?
No.
Okay, so when I went to Vietnam, I went to a lot of bars and clubs, and one of the things that I noticed over there was when you're in there, you're partying, there's just giant balloons all around, and what it is literally they're filling these big latex balloon with whip it, and so people would just
they're selling them in the club.
Yeah, they get arrested all the time, but Vietnam is so corrupted, you can just chip the money for a few months so that the cops won't come down.
Oh my gosh.
I was with one of my cousins. I was like, bro, have you ever done one of these balloon thing? He was like, no, I haven't, but I'll tell you why. And I was like, so what happened? He goes, yeah, one time I was at a bar and I was chilling and I looked in the back and this guy was filling up the whippet balloon, but then halfway through he kind of ran out. So he just blew into it and then sold it and served it anywhere.
So that is
awful.
so gross. Yeah, that's so gross.
Yeah. So he was like, I don't know what's worse, doing the whippet or just having this guy breath in your body the whole night.
Random dude's breath.
Yeah.
Maybe he was doing the whippets before, and there's maybe some residuals.
Oh, he just had some leftovers. Yeah.
I got so high off this guy.
Secondhand whippets.
Yes.
Really.
Yeah.
I definitely think there's some sort of fatigue going with superhero
definitely.
movies. I mean, I don't know. It's still a multiverse thing, so there's still an open door for the actual Silver
That's-
Surfer to come back.
Yeah.
It's lame.
Yeah.
So anytime somebody talks about that, I'm like, why don't you just admit that's a lame story? Like that's how you can work in everything, you know?
The
It's like,
multiverse
oh,
thing?
Yeah,
It's amazing,
man.
It's
No,
great.
it's lame. It's lame. It's how to recycle.
Yeah, I want to see Ben Affleck Daredevil back. Like, you know what I mean? That'd be super cool. Well, he's dead. It doesn't matter. He's actually dead. But like,
Yeah.
it's super cool if we can get that.
He's dead, but he's reincarnated doing Dunkin' Donuts commercials.
Yes.
Or Dunkin'. I'm sorry. That just aged me right there. There's
Wait, is it not called Dunkin' Donuts?
No.
Come
It's
on,
almost-
Winston.
Again,
don't
we've
tell
talked about this before. This is just the let's talk about this again episode. They're only called Dunkin'
See
because
Now
their
episode.
donuts
This is the
suck. And
Alzheimer's
they can just go,
episode.
we got to get rid of it.
Yeah, they got rid of the donuts.
So is Baskin Robbins still part of Dunkin' Donuts?
I think
It's
they were
still
owned by
owned
the
by the
same
same
company.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it used to be like a double thing, right? Like it would
They still have
to-
those, but it's
They-
Baskin Robbins, which also has a new logo that sucks.
It's not the
and-
31 anymore.
It is, but it's like updated and they're trying to be fancy. And it's like, you're
Ew.
selling ice cream. Like, just settle
Yeah.
down.
My wife worked at there at Baskin Robbins for 1 week.
Yeah.
And to which she quit because it was disgusting and she called it Baskin Nasties.
Oh,
because
so
of
you guys
their-
would never go.
I don't believe I've ever eaten any Baskin Robbins with my family.
I don't know that I've ever eaten any Baskin Robbins at the store either.
I've ate Baskin Robin one time at a store.
Now who's
Oh.
cultured?
Yeah, exactly. I'm the real American. 31
yeah,
flavor.
She was so grossed out by their practices of, they had the big cardboard tubs of ice cream.
Yeah.
And she said at the end of the night, if they were scooped down halfway, they had this like sort of hacksaw thing that they would slice off so they didn't have to keep scooping down. They would slice off the top of the cardboard thing to make it even with the ice cream, but all the cardboard shavings would be in the ice cream.
Oh,
Ew,
man.
what the? Oh,
Yeah,
hell no.
One week she worked there, which is funny because I've told you guys I worked at Ben and Jerry's. I was like, we both worked at ice cream shops. That's
Yeah.
very funny. Ben and Jerry's we did not saw the.
Yeah, but neither of you guys had a cream master Kevin in the back.
we did not. We did
I was
not.
gonna say Baskin Robbins fired Ant-Man. They're terrible.
Yeah.
Well, that's-
they did.
So Tony is the only one amongst us who has not worked at an ice cream shop, Winston.
That's
true.
really.
Not worked at an ice cream shop.
Listen, man, it'll put hair on your chest.
I was wondering
what
where
my
I was going to
problem
put
is?
hair for a moment because that's
Yeah.
not always the one that I've heard.
Uh,
All right, worst job. Have we talked about worst jobs? Probably. I feel like we should have, but
I have
need
more.
to know.
I can bring up more.
All right, worst job, Tony.
Okay.
Another worst job I had. I worked at
Another.
I worked at a restaurant for a few weeks. It was a
few weeks.
local chain up in Pennsylvania called Haas's Steak and Sea House.
Hoss, as in
Oh,
like
Hoss's.
somebody would call somebody like, "Hey, Hoss."
Yeah, and they had this little character. He had like this big red mustache, and I remember like going to eat there was great because one of the benefits was it was like eating at a. Do you remember Ponderosa?
Yeah,
what's that?
It was a
Ponderosa
it was
Steakhouse.
a steakhouse, but what you did was you'd go in, and before you ever got to your table, you ordered like your entree and stuff. So you got your
Oh.
steak or your fish or shrimp or whatever, and then there was this huge buffet.
What?
So you'd go sit down and you get free soup, salad, bread from the buffet and stuff, and then they'd bring you your entree, and then they usually had like an ice cream machine or whatever else there.
Right.
So the draw was always like this big buffet. Haas's was the same way. And that's what I got hired to do was I worked the buffet,
Oh,
which
jeez.
consisted of just like making sure everything was fresh and topped off and mostly cleaning up the slop after people. It was basically like
Ew.
you just like I just remember the whole shift just standing out there with the nastiest rag
he was the drool wiper.
Oh.
and getting in line behind people and cleaning up all the stuff that they spilled and dropped
Oh
and
my
slopped
God.
all over the
They
place. I'm
slapped
like,
the Hoss sauce. It
The
was
hot
everywhere.
sauce, yeah.
so I just that was it. And I remember I worked
Oh wow.
for like a couple weeks, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not going back. Like
That
I'm,
was it,
I'm
huh?
not
Did
doing.
you did you
As
did
a, like
you
a
dip?
17-year-old, I'm like, this is belittling.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't
That's
do it.
hilarious.
Did you just dip or did you do like a proper 2 weeks notice?
I think I just dipped on that one. That was
That's
so
hilarious.
bad, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm sorry. I'll find something else. I think Dave and Buster's more like just arcade. Like it's more
Yeah.
adult oriented.
I feel like Dave
Yeah.
and Buster's is the place where people that if they're 30 and they haven't been married, that's where like that's the demographic. Like
No, seriously,
30-year-olds,
who is the
30-somethings
fan base?
without it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean they
Or
they sell
they're
booze there.
single parents. It's always single parents.
Yeah.
At least from what I've seen. Now, if I was in the market for cougars, that's where I would.
well, wait. What is your age range for cougars, Winston?
35 to 45.
35. That's insulting to 35-year-old women.
You're 35. Start a family. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I don't know.
That constitutes cougars.
I don't think so either.
45 to 55.
I can't believe I'm putting this in my Google search, but let me look for it.
How old is a cougar? Because
I'm glad your wife listens to the podcast, or otherwise, if she came across some of your Google searches, she'd be like, "Why? Why are you looking this up,
There's a very
Tony?"
thin line between cougars and saber-tooth, Brian. You don't want to end up, in the saber-tooth territory.
Saber-tooth have grandchildren, right?
Yes, that's exactly.
We talked about Johnny's Hideaway on here, so
Yes.
that's, if you're ever in Atlanta, if you go there.
I'm seeing different things here. I don't trust. Well, speaking of AI, I don't trust Google's AI for the like. Here's their
The AI
immediate answer.
summaries. Yeah, I've come across several bad information given to me by
wrong
the AI
information.
summaries. Yeah,
Right.
wrong information. Yeah.
I'll read it anyways. It does say that it typically refers to a woman who is 40 or older,
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
prefers dating younger men. Although I'm also looking at a Reddit thread here that says
That's the real info.
the age. Well, it's asking actual people.
The subreddit was Cougar Hunter.
Asks r/ask men. One of the questions, I'm not clicking this thread. It just says, when does a MILF become a cougar?
When they have grandchildren, I think that's
No,
I
that's
think
the saber-tooth, though.
Oh,
I think a cougar
Well, I
is
think
if they're
so.
divorced.
I think the cougar is older and wants to date younger men.
is saber-tooth a real term? I thought that was just Winston being funny because they're super old.
I genuinely think it's a real term.
Oh, see, I thought that I was giving
Yeah.
you credit for your cleverness.
No, I wish I was, but
But this is saying the age gap to officially be a cougar is 15 to 20 years older than you.
So a 20-year-old with a 35-year-old. So Winston's logic
Technically-
holds. Okay.
technically.
All right.
But I am 26, so now we gotta up it up to 36.
You're in a happy relationship. We're not talking about you
Yes.
specifically. We're
Right,
talking about
right.
people your age. Your
Well,
roommates.
but you asked me what the range for a cougar
Right.
would be. So
Right.
for me, then it would have to be
It's 15
somebody,
years. So
yes.
somebody 40. Okay.
41.
All
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Sound logic.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're coming up with these guidelines for those out there. I hope we're
yeah.
educating somebody. I wanted to ask Winston, since he is our
Yes.
local representative, about, I know this is a few weeks past the news cycle, but the Gen Z stare.
That one.
Yes.
I
Like,
love it.
I-
I love it so much.
I've encountered it, but I've found that, like, or at least in my dealings with younger people, it's one or the other. You got people like, Winston, you're Gen Z, but you're like an old Gen Z.
Yeah.
You are definitely the elder Gen Z.
Yeah.
But you get people like you who completely can talk to people and have conversations, and then the cutoff of like unable to actually have conversations with adults.
Do you know what that is, Brian? It's
What?
just maturity. It's just age. I'm just the head of the pack. That's all
don't-
it is.
I'm
older
sorry,
Gen
Winston.
Z.
I don't believe at any point in your life, Winston, that you were unable to have a conversation with anybody,
Well, the Gen Z stare
regardless
isn't
of age.
so. I think the Gen Z stare isn't so much that they're not able to make conversation. I think it's more that they're processing information, if anything.
It's
like-
conversation. How are you not able to process that in real time?
They're scrolling TikToks in their
That's
head,
what I
man.
mean, man. That's the more I saw that, I'm like, I really feel like I've encountered it where
Yeah.
but I just feel like these are kids that don't know how to talk to adults that are talking to them like
I
normal
kind of
people.
think I almost think it's a baller move to do it. Like I really
It's not a baller move.
I
It's not
think
a baller
I'm
move
gonna
'cause-
start practicing it, Brian. I
Yeah.
think it's hilarious to do it, especially with like an older person. If they're just talking to me, I'm just hitting them with the
Yeah,
That,
and they're like, this
amazing.
guy's an idiot and has like that's what it comes off as. Like, this person's an idiot and has no idea what I'm saying or how to interact with another person.
listen.
that's how it's perceived.
I'm gonna start doing that the moment a relatively old person start asking me for help about anything.
That's do
Yeah.
do that on a job interview and see how it works out for you.
Sir, can you tell me where the bathroom is?
But see, like the examples that I usually get aren't like the drooling open mouth face that you're making.
No, that's what the Gen Z stare is. It's
No,
the
because
mouth gonna open.
a lot of the looks that I'm getting are like side eye, like disgusted looks, which just makes people look rude, which is more like, hey, can you help me with this? And I'm like, okay, now you just look like a prick.
Yeah.
You know?
My daughter encounters it. Who is a Gen Z? She encounters it from other Gen Zs, and she's like, I'm sorry that you hate to do your job, but like, yeah. So I was just wondering your take on it. I'm sure it's overblown like anything that makes the rounds on, social media, but also I have encountered it in the wild, and I just think this poor person does not know how to interact with adults.
Yeah.
Which is how it comes off. Winston, I feel like you've always been able to talk to people. I don't think you ever,
Yeah, I don't think I struggle with that issue at all. I want to start doing it though, bro. I want to start not making eye contact and just no thoughts behind my eyes if I do. You know what I mean? It's great.
I guess if you're doing it as a choice, but even if people are doing it as a choice, which I don't think they are, it just I don't think. How do you not realize how you're coming off? You come off like you're
that's what I'm saying.
You don't know how to have a conversation.
It's all the screen time, Brian. It's iPad kids growing up, and
I can't type here.
Literally,
Man, I guess if you're used to a parasocial relationship through a screen where you don't have to interact, where you have a real life person there, you just continue to not say anything.
We're talking about our audience right now, Tony.
Oh, I disagree with that. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it is like I have to react in real time with words rather than like think about what I'm going to say and then able to type it out. But
right,
I don't know. I know that's a little far past, but I just thought that was funny that was popping into the news. I'm like, I just thought it was like since a lot of jobs are having trouble filling spots that they're just picking anybody, and these poor kids just somehow got hired, somehow stumbled through the interview, but now we're forced to interact with grown-ups.
But I feel like this is a relatively new phenomenon.
Yeah.
And how long into the future are we gonna be until somebody comes and goes, hey, this is all due to COVID and those years that nobody spent with other human beings and learning how to interact with people.
Oh man,
that's fair. I feel like everything can trace back to it though.
Well, or it could be, and I've seen this pop up a little bit. There's now, just like everything I've said, like anytime there's like one thing, everybody overcorrects. So now the overcorrection of how the millennials, Tony, this doesn't apply to you since you don't have kids yet. Okay. The soft kids, how kids like can't handle anything. Now there's the fuck around and find out parenting method, which just sort of like lets their kids do whatever the hell they want and find out what the consequences are. That's kind of
how it used to be.
Yeah,
it should be that way. Yeah,
and so it's going back to that, but I think even more so, like even more, even more, just no guardrails whatsoever. But that's that's we'll see if that snaps them out of the Gen Z stare of not knowing how to talk to grown-ups.
Literally.
Yeah, like looking back, like I didn't like it at the time, but I got spanked as a kid when I was bad.
Hand, wooden spoon.
I got hand if that was all that was available.
Switch.
My dad had a wooden paddle that he made on top of the fridge. So it's like if he started stomping to the kitchen, you're like, now I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But it's like you can't do that to kids nowadays. But it's like I don't fault my parents for it.
No,
I don't fault them for it. And it's just like I turned out what is considered normal, and is the definition of what a normal person of society is that going to change with?
I don't want to spank my kid because they're gonna grow up and start a podcast. That's
say my parents beat me.
Now, what did you guys call? Did both of you get smacked, for lack of a better term?
Spankings.
Not from what you called them?
Yeah, not from my parents. It was like, I think I told a story before, but my babysitter used to beat the shit out of me. My goodness.
Really?
Now, what did you call it?
Spanking.
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 Yeah,
We called them lickings.
Lickens.
Lickens. I don't
Were they
know.
licking you?
That's
Now, listen, we're not in the
you're
deep
gonna get
south. I am
no,
in
you're gonna get a licking. I didn't get called that, but I mean, yeah, that makes I know that. Yeah, I know that term.
Yeah.
Did I tell the story about my brother getting a licking?
No.
I believe so, but I think it probably it episode 59. It could bear repeating.
Okay,
I'm sure
we
Dave
were
would love to
at
hear it
my
again.
aunt's house. I don't remember what he did. My mom went to the kitchen, found classic utensil, wooden spoon.
Wooden spoon.
Oh, of
That was
course.
mine. That was mine.
And hit him hard enough that the spoon broke,
Oh.
and then added insult to injury. So he's already been hit. Then she made him buy her a new
That's
spoon.
That's hilarious.
Oh, Liz is in chat going, ping pong paddle or thrown shoes.
Ooh,
Ping pong paddle is
My
such
wife
an
had the thrown
Asian
shoe-
thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is. I don't feel like you get enough leverage with that. Too short.
It's too short. Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thrown
Maybe-
shoes,
again,
no.
I think
Maybe
half
you
of-
could smack kids nowadays with a ping pong paddle because you just can't get enough leverage.
pickleball. It's all pickleball.
The
Pickleball paddle. Now that one's big enough. That you're at a paddle
Oh,
there. Yeah.
Yeah, my wife definitely got the shoe chucked or smacked with at times. It was spankings, and mine was the wooden spoon. I believe I've mentioned this, but it also does bear repeating because it sounds crazy these days that my third grade teacher would carry around a notebook and would mark how many times you got caught talking. And if you got to 5, you got swats. And let me tell you, I got swats more than a handful of times. He would bring you out into the hall. The entire class would be quiet as they could be. You could hear a pin drop, and you'd have to bend over, grab your ankles, and he would, with a paddle, with not a ping pong paddle, but a full blown, fraternity style paddle,
Yeah.
and smack you. Yeah. That happened to me multiple times.
You guys
Multiple
were-
times.
They were allowing this in school, guys?
Yes.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I developed my very unhealthy problem with authority.
Liz
Yeah.
Liz has brought the second half of the story up, which is she said had a folded up ping pong table in the basement. Never played a game, but definitely saw those battles.
That's hilarious.
That's great. That's great.
I have here on my note financing a 3-piece tender combo.
Okay.
So I'm sure you guys already seen it, but did you see that I think it's Klarna or Afterpay just signed a contract with DoorDash or Uber or something to
What's
where now
Klarna? What's
Klarna?
Klarna? Yeah,
Is
I've
it?
seen that,
Yeah.
but what is it? It's
You gotta take pills for that.
it's so Klarna, so Klarna is like an Afterpay kind of
twice a day.
payment.
Klarna.
Ask your doctor about Klarna.
See if Klarna is right for you.
Don't take Klarna if you're taking other medications.
Oh, side effects include bleeding rectum.
1 out of 10 people you love is taking Klarna. Anyway,
we're gonna get a cease
Yeah,
and desist from Klarna for misrepresenting them,
It's okay. We can pay it off in 4 installments.
Oh yeah.
which ties it back to your topic, Winston.
So Klarna is an Afterpay kind of payment system that you could use on a lot of big purchases. It's sort of like a credit card company, but not really a credit card per se. But normally you would kind of use it for stuff like if you buy a TV or if you want to buy I don't know, something a little expensive where you can split your payment over.
So
a
basically,
course.
it offers you the option to split up your payments, and then I
Yeah.
guess you give them a little chunk of it for the.
I don't know. Is there even an interest on it?
I mean, why else would they do that? They're essentially lending you money.
No, man. See, if you pay in 4, if you split purchases to 4 interest-free payment, then you're good. So you're gonna have to pay them every 2 weeks. But if you pay in 30-day, then after that, that's also with no interest. But if you pay per monthly, the interest rate goes from 9.99 to 29.99, which is actually insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
I also say that, but my credit card APR is 23%. It's the Apple one, which is insane, by the way. Anyway, so they had a contract signed with food delivery services. Can I finance a 3-piece combo from from Zaxby or something? Pay off
It's
12.
sad that the price is so high that you need to.
Yeah, that's it. I'm on my last payment of my 3-piece. I'm ready to be debt free, guys. Yeah, I can afford the burger. The Let me get extra sauce on there.
You go, do you wanna make that a large? You go, let me check with Klarna.
No, with Klarna, go ahead.
Oh yeah.
I'll pay that off in 4 weeks.
So do you get charged more? Like, don't they have to take a cut? Isn't that
Well,
like
half the time when you're ordering stuff through DoorDash and Uber Eats, the price is already raised. But it's weird. I genuinely think they're just selling your information to the black market. Because it's like, what do you mean for free? Like, for interest-free payment just doesn't sound right to me. But also, what kind of fat ass do you have to be to like credit a meal?
I mean, we've reached peak laziness, man.
I almost feel like it's easier to ask somebody for $12 to buy dinner than to just like finance a meal.
You can't be bothered to pay for it all now or go get it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah. So I can't pay for it and I can't go get it.
Great, we've got a deal for you.
Somebody who recently had to use AI for cover letters, like multiple a day. Yeah, you just learn to, if you're using a good AI, you just ask it to not put them in.
Yeah.
You just say, hey, don't use it. Or you just keep an eye out. Yeah, it's just like, it's one of those things where just you go, oh, I could just take all these out afterwards. You go, I'm using
why
a
do that
robot.
when they can do
just
it?
tell it,
Yeah.
More telling it what to do.
Yeah.
Come on, C3PO, get with it, man.
Literally.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of the derogatory term people are using to call like future robots and AIs?
I take issue with this, but go ahead. And I'll tell you why. I will tell you why, but go ahead.
It's clanker, Brian. It's clanker is the word. Yeah.
So we're not talking about droids anymore, huh? We got clankers.
Here's the problem. We are talking about droids. This is bullshit. This is garbage. I hate that people have just decided that clone lingo from Star Wars is okay to just steal and not talk about it.
Clanker is Star Wars lingo?
That's what they like. They used to call stormtroopers imps, like the rebels would call them imps. The clones in Clone Wars called the droid army, the separatist army, clankers. Yeah. And people have just stolen that for everyday language, which is funny to me. But give credit where credit's due.
Well, no, Tony, you're not realizing where the origins come from. The very first video where the term clanker was used as like a derogatory term for AIs were a Battlefront 2 video. It was somebody playing Battlefront 2 on the PC, and people were chatting at it, and they were saying they were calling whoever was on the imp side was calling the droid side, you dirty clankers. That's what they were calling them.
Because that terminology was used.
Correct.
Oh, man.
In the Clone Wars cartoon.
My favorite part about that whole like video and the chat was that after those guys, the imp side was calling the droids clankers and whatnot.
Well, they weren't imps. They were just Republic.
They were, yes, you were right. They were just the Republics. Somebody on the droid side typed back in the chat and was like, "Your mom is a prostitute on Tatooine," and I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
You could have called them similar things like Buckethead.
Right.
Yeah, okay, but clankers is just more direct, guys.
Well, Buckethead for clone.
Oh, for clones, yes.
But clankers does have an inherent sort of derogatory term. I've yet to come across that. I'm sure, like anything, in 3 or 4 days I'll see it and I'll be like, oh, this is what my younger friends told me about. Yeah,
exactly.
Oh man, so they just so it's a poorly performing AI. It's done by a clanker.
Yeah. Well, you can just call any AI a clanker. They're gonna. I'm telling you, people are gonna start treating AI like second-class citizen, man. It's gonna be awful.
I mean, they are stealing people's jobs.
Yeah, it's all fun and game until they start getting some consciousness, and that's when it get real bad.
That's right, man. And
like, what you call me?
Tell our government to build a wall and keep the clankers out.
The clankers need to stay with their kind. Oh man,
you're gonna build a firewall, man.
That's good. But there you go, man. Next president, that's his campaign. We will build the firewall to keep the clankers out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man.
I just watched a TikTok with a certain famous wrestler. I'm turning my wrestling coin here. He said that he was when he was still getting started and stuff, there was a 50 Cent song in the club.
Duck Club.
Yes,
in Duck Club.
And they would play music for, as a family was a cousin or something, and they were like, the family barometer as to whether music was good or not. And he did this move that one of the guys in the music video does, and he's just like, "What are you doing?" He's just like, "Oh, I just like that's just like the move for this song."
Yeah.
He's like, "That's goofy looking." And then he
Before
was
TikTok
dared
dances.
to do it.
On stage.
Yeah, he's like, I bet you won't do that in the ring.
Yeah.
And the move was like somebody just going,
Oh, is this John Cena?
it's John Cena's move.
Oh,
He goes,
no way.
I've just been doing this dare for the past few decades now.
That's hilarious.
And I just went, never would have guessed that 50
Yeah.
Cent was involved in this, in the 5-knuckle shuffle. Never would have guessed. What?
That's great.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the
He
knuckle
goes the 5-knuckle shuffle, and then he freaking drops the elbow.
Yeah.
because the knuckle shuffle used to be a euphemism for masturbating.
No way. Yes. No way. That's hilarious.
Did not know that
Knuckle
either.
shuffle. Yeah,
see,
that's
cool.
I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
John Cena's in the ring like this. Evil John Cena be like,
Oh yeah, he's not. He's not
not family
I think
friendly.
I think I met him in an H Mart.
Don't mind me, just doing the 5-knuckle shuffle at the urinal. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
The
so
Wiz
funny.
trough.
That's pretty good. That's good.
I'm going to catch up on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. There's
Yeah.
one of them opened a hair salon about a half mile from my house.
Yeah.
One of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yeah.
Are you gonna report back?
I'm really not going to actually.
You gotta
start
get to
watching
wash and
myself.
shave.
I was wondering when someone's gonna call me on it because Brian has no hair.
Yeah.
And nobody said anything. We just went, no, I guess I don't think I'll go.
No.
What can you do with this? I'm looking for a new look. A new look.
Just,
what can you
just
do?
go in and ask for a perm.
You took the hat
Just go
off.
in and ask for a perm and see what they do. Go listen. I'm willing to pay what I know. I know this is a fancy salon. I'm willing to pay whatever it is, but I would like a perm.
Right. Please
What can we
work
do? Can
with
we
this.
get a mullet going? Can you point me in the direction of
They're
a
gonna
mullet?
shave your beard off and then slap it onto your head, Brian. Or they have a Turkish in-home like barber that they can do, transplant for you.
Why is he gotta be Turkish?
Next time I get my hair cut, I'll donate it into a wig for you, Brian.
Locks of love.
There
Thank you.
go.
Locks of love.
That's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie to you, Brian. My family has bald genetics, right? I think I'm off if I start balding because I don't like, unlike you, I don't think I can rock like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't
Shave it
think
off.
so.
Shave it off. See what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. My brother did it. It works for him. But
I mean,
like
your hair grows fast. You would like if it was bad, you'd only have to put up with it for like. A
okay,
little
so I'm 25 years old right now. When you were 25, did your hair start falling out yet or no?
bit. So it was cut shorter by then. By 25, it was starting to get easing back, and then a little bit up here started, kind of thinner. Yeah.
So you started receding at 25, and then how long
then-
until it start falling is, I guess, the real question. I'm not
Well,
trying to probe on your like hair
No,
history
no,
here, but
no,
I'm
this
like
is
I'm
the-
concerned for my own health.
I know. Here's the thing: when I shaved it, it wasn't because of that. I just shaved it to shave it because I was
Well,
like,
didn't you say you went to a barber and they're like,
Yeah.
have you ever considered doing it?
Yeah, and that's probably when it was thinning. That wasn't what caused me to do it. It was just like, let me
Oh.
just shave my head, see what happens. And then I've mentioned that when I tried to grow it back, it was much thinner than it was. So it was like, okay, well, I guess I'm committed to this by now, which is fine. I love it. I don't have to think about what my hair looks like whenever I walk out the door.
Oh man, it's amazing how you just wake up and out the door you
It's
go.
this. So
Yeah.
they say it's, at least I've heard, it's your mom's dad. If your grandfather on your mom's side was bald, those are the bigger chances that you'll be bald.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm good. Who knows?
But-
I've
but,
never seen
I mean,
my
I don't know.
grandparents.
Okay. Well, you
Yeah.
ask your mom. Did
Yeah.
Grandpa have hair? Did he have a lush head of hair?
I think he
Is
died
all
young, so maybe he had hair by the time he passed away. Who knows?
Well,
But yeah, I think I don't know. I'll be good. I think my solution is I'm gonna get a wig. I don't know. I think
see,
I
now
would.
I'm really feeling like how much I gotta look in to see how much a wig costs for the next time I cut my hair, and have one of you wear it.
Tony's got a side hustle in mind.
Literally, yeah. I don't know, Brian.
My locks and my beard, I will donate for all.
Do you think for Halloween next year we can get you in a wig? Like, I feel
Sure.
like I feel like it'd be cool. Well, let's get you like
Well, wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about like like I did have like a Bob Ross afro wig. I was Bob Ross. for
no.
Halloween one
I'm
year.
thinking more like Kurt Cobain type hair. It's like long and blonde. You know what I mean?
Google's telling me $1,600, so nix that idea.
What?
Oh.
Unless we get a lot of listeners and a huge sponsorship, not happening.
And why is
pretty
wig so
definitively $1,600 about to make a wig from your own hair. So
okay.
the
I keep
better
saying
way
this.
is just to cut it and glue it to someone's head.
What is
It's cheaper.
What did you Google to find that?
How
That's
much does
hilarious.
it cost to make a wig from your own hair?
That's pretty funny. Maybe we start streaming ourselves on Xiaohongshu, and then a lot of rich mainland Chinese people would start donating to us.
Why? What appealed to the three of us?
No.
Chinese man
It's not that
adopt
what-
us as sons or what?
That's it. It's not that what we appeal to them. It's how can we appeal to them, Brian? You know what I mean?
What
So
can we do for you, China?
That's it. Exactly. Get on there. 小中华中国我有冰淇淋.
They're just going dance monkeys. We're going, yes.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
indeed.
We're gonna end up like those Naruto girls Winston was talking about,
that's
where they
it.
just play music and force us to dance.
Oh.
That's it, Brian.
You
That's
just
gonna
go,
be
Winston,
our life.
Winston,
Yeah.
you're back up. I don't
Yeah.
care. We're paying Winston 5 times, 6 times in a row. Doesn't matter.
I'll fall to my
Tony fell
knees.
down. Winston, you're back up.
Yep, that's it.
Oh man.
Bringing it all
what-
around.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what though, we probably can afford to build our own wigs at that point. No, it'll be cool.
Okay, so you're saying, Tony, if there's enough money to get you a wig, you'll shave off your beard and your head and turn it into a wig for your head.
He froze.
He froze.
Winston, if I could make a wig out of my beard, would you wear that? Did I freeze?
You froze earlier, and you came back and you finished your sentence, and neither of us just said anything.
Yeah, everyone just silent. Let's try it again. Winston, if I could make a wig out of my beard, would you wear it?
Sure. I would. If it's properly on a net, I will wear it.
Yeah,
It has to be- yeah. What do you mean? It has to be on a net. Isn't that how wigs work? You know, you
I said who's in it?
who's the net? But yeah, I would try it. I feel like it would be cool. I've never
That would
worn
be weird.
I've never worn weeks, so I want to try to wear weeks. Have you guys ever seen that Elijah Woods video?
No.
Oh my god, are you serious? All right, hold on. Have you?
I've come to realize like 90% of the stuff I see is shown to me by someone else. I'm not.
All right, so this is a clip of Elijah Woods while he was promoting Lord of the
That's
Rings.
not Elijah Woods.
Well, no,
that's the other guy, the guy
no.
that was in Lost.
No, this is the guy that's interviewing him. He's a German guy, and
He's not
just
German.
watch.
Right there, that guy.
He's
right
doing
there.
a German
This guy?
accent, but he's not German.
Oh, really? See, that's new to me. I didn't know that. So, all right, this makes a lot more sense. So let's watch it anyway.
In the photo shoots you do with Vogue magazine and Cosmopolitan and Entertainment Weekly, Time magazine, your hair changes dramatically from short to long. Do you wear wigs?
No, I do not.
Have you worn wigs?
No, I have not.
Will you wear wigs?
Maybe.
When will you wear wigs?
Just screeches.
It's just so stupid. And I love it.
He turned into a pterodactyl at the end.
He did.
Right, yeah.
Thanks for listening. Rate and subscribe wherever you're listening so you don't miss new episodes. If you want us to talk about something, show up live on Twitch or send us an email. You can send us an email to podcastxyz@gmail.com. You can visit us on Instagram for news. You can check out our TikTok account where we post clips. Check out our YouTube. Otherwise, you can check out our merch store, our list of things that we've talked about, our link dump of things that we've talked about on our home on the web, which is podcastxyz.podbean.com.